Hello, Pleasant Hill, and welcome to the 18th Annual Community Service Day. I'm Mimi McCall, and I could not be more excited to get out and see all the volunteers giving back to their community. There are so many activities all throughout the city, so let's go check it out.
Excuse me, you're doing the creek cleanup? So,
I missed seeing you the last couple of years because of the pandemic, but it's great to have everybody here. Community Service Day is near and dear to my heart. We started it 18 years ago, and those of you who've been here many times have a lot of t-shirts to show for it. But even if this is your first time, I want to thank you very much for being out here. It means so much to this community to come together and do things that improve our life every day. Cleaning up, beautifying, planting, helping. Giving back to the community is really important, and to see so many folks here with families. I really applaud those of you who are here with your kids, teaching them the lessons of community service and giving back, and I hope they will continue that as they get older.
I'm here with Michael Harris of the Pleasant Hill City Council. So, how are you doing?
I am doing great. As mayor, I am so delighted that we're having this in person again. As you know, for the last 2 years, because of the pandemic, we couldn't meet in a large group. We did a more limited community service day, but now that the pandemic seems to be reasonably under control, we're back here in person, getting our t-shirts, and there'll be a breakfast served by the great friends at the Lions Club, and then people will go off to their various projects. And it's just, I'm so excited to see so many people here, especially families. I just love having parents coming with their children and teaching them what's really important about giving back to the community. It's just a wonderful day.
Completely. So, I know that you started this whole event. How does the first Community Service Day compare to the Community Service Day today?
Well, the first Community Service Day was back in 2005 when I was mayor in my first term. And it was new, and I had to kind of convince people that it would be a worthwhile project. But once I was able to convince the Civic Action Commission to take this on as a project, it just blossomed. The first one we had 250 people. It just grew after that. We had upwards of 1,000 people when things were really going well. And it's not just the number of people, it's a variety of projects and the fact that we can really give back to the community by cleaning up, by beautifying, by planting, by doing all kinds of stuff to make Pleasant Hill an even better place to live and raise a family.
I'm here with Richard from the Lions Club. So, what are you doing here today?
Well, we're cooking our pancake breakfast. It's been a couple of years. We've been kept from having social gatherings because of the pandemic. But, I think the pandemic is gone, even though there is a COVID-19 still in our existence. But we're able to come out and offer our pancake breakfast with great sausage. Look, I even have brought a demonstration for you. Hopefully this will all be very full later. There'll be any difference.
I'm here with.
Islam Najjar.
Jasmine Perez.
Lovely to see you guys out here today. So, who are you with?
So we're with the Pleasant Hill Diversity Commission, and we're here today for Community Service Project Day to collect items to put together backpacks for our homeless residents.
Lovely. Could you tell me a little bit more about the Diversity Commission? I know that it's really new.
Yeah, so the Diversity Commission was established a little over a year ago in August of 2021, and we've been together a year, and our whole mission and purpose is to create a sense of belonging and welcoming for all residents, visitors, and anyone that comes to Pleasant Hill, to create the environment and so everyone can feel that belonging that we all feel when we are in Pleasant Hill.
Do you guys have any specific projects that you really enjoy that you've done recently?
This is one of the big ones that we've done right now, major with other commissions, so we're super excited. We've been in COVID, so this is kind of like the second time we've met in person, so we're like so happy to see everyone and share ideas. We love doing community conversations, so that'll be in a newsletter to kind of talk about any topics that anyone in the community wants to bring up.
I'm here with Matt Rinn of the council. So what are you doing here today?
Oh, we're excited. We're out here for our community service day. Got to get some pancakes fuel up first, and then we're going to head out to a couple of projects around town.
What project are you most excited for?
Oh gosh, there's so many. I get a little bit from each one. So with my daughters here today, they're at high school age now, so we're going to head over to College Park and help clean up the campus over there and get it going.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad. That's my high school too. Why do you think it's important to bring your family here as a role model for the city?
It's been great because they've been part of a community and they've learned about community service and giving back from where we live and work, and just seeing them grow up over the years. It's been awesome. It's something we can do as a family together and really do some good. So it's been great to see them kind of get dirty too out here and roll their sleeves up, and they look forward to it every year.
All right, well, I think it's your turn for pancakes, so I'll let you go.
All right, thanks so much.
I'm here with Sandy and Alan here in the breakfast line. So what are you guys doing here today?
We are here supporting our city of Pleasant Hill in this Community Service Day. We've done this for many, many years. Today we'll be going to Shadowwood Park to spruce it up and do some trimming and raking of chips and just general cleanup.
Have you guys been to Community Service Day before?
Yes, we've done it for a number of years. Our Rotary Club typically has a group that gets together, and some years we have maybe 20 people out here. So, yeah, we have a long history with Community Service Day.
I'm here with Jason at the Bike-a-thon from Troop 401. So, how long have you been coming here?
Maybe 13 years, 14 years. Yeah, quite a while. I started coming to this event with the Cub Scouts coming to help. Our station is the Bike Build-a-thon, and we recondition bikes for CASA, court-appointed special advocates that manage a foster kid going through the court system. And so the bike event took shape many years ago for the same purpose, to basically recondition some bikes from the community and give back. Yeah.
So are these all bikes that have been donated by people from Pleasant Hill?
They are a combination of bikes that have been donated by individuals. They've been donated by groups, and they also come from the Pleasant Hill PD impound.
What's up, Cyrus? We're trying to
I'm here with Sue Nowak from the City Council. So how you doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm just great. I love being out here.
It's a great day to be out here, and I'm so glad to see so many people out here for this event because we missed it the last couple of years, and you know, it's just good to be back out and back working on our community. It's a big plus.
I totally agree. I love having all of the different events to go and volunteer for, but I also love seeing all these different people come out and help and see that we all really care about each other.
Yeah, and it's great to see all ages, which is really nice too. It's a family event, so all the way from the littlest kid to the biggest can, you know, figure out how to give back to the community, which is really important. I started that with my parents way back when, and it's just instilled in me in life, and I think that's, you know, that's what all these families are doing today, which is really cool.
Are you going to go out to any of the events today?
I will probably go out to Rotary is helping in a couple of places, so I'm a member of Pleasant Hill Rotary, so I will go there. And then I'll go and just scout out the rest, because it's always great to see. I remember several years ago when I went down to where the now library is, they had pulled like 21 laptops out of the creek that they had found from the middle school. And so it's just really cool to go and see all the, you know, what people are doing and how they feel about it.
Hi, Mimi.
Hi. I'm here with Tim Flaherty of the City Council. So, Tim, what are you doing here today?
I'm here for Community Service Day. It's our 18th. I was on the Civic Action Commission back in 2005 when we came up with the idea with then Mayor and now Mayor Michael Harris to start this Community Service Day. So I've been involved in it for the past 18 years, and it's become just ingrained in the fabric of our community now.
What events are you going to be going to today?
I've been looking at a couple. The creek cleanup looks pretty interesting to me, and I like going to the schools as well and helping with some of the school cleanup. A lot of it is gardening oriented, so I haven't really settled on any particular. I think I'm just going to hop around and help out here and there.
How does it feel to be a leader of the community and seeing so many different people from different aspects of our community coming out to help?
Well, it's a privilege to represent the city, and I'm just thrilled to meet people and see people from all different sections of the city, and as we come together and just work together for the betterment. It's a really good feeling.
I'm here with
Lema Hyder.
And what are you doing here today?
I'm part of the Pleasant Hill Education Commission, and one of the things we wanted to do for schools this year is have a facial tissue collection drive so that we can go to all the different schools and drop off some tissues, because that's one of the main items that are used in every single classroom, whether it's elementary, middle, or high school. And it's one of the things that teachers are usually buying out of pocket to have for their students. So we wanted to do something to support Pleasant Hill schools.
I think it's great. Why do you think events like this are important for our community?
I think it's important for the community to come together, and since we do this every single year, kids get to grow up with it, knowing that they're going to go to different sites and do something of service for their community. And it's a great way to grow up, and it's a great way for adults to be able to connect with other adults that are interested in doing things for their community. It just makes Pleasant Hill a better place.
I'm here with
Sophia Souza, Emily Sayre, but I like to be called Emmy, Kaya Malatesta.
And where are we today?
We're at Strandwood Elementary, and we are Girl Scouts, and we're here with Dr. Scripter to help clean the Strandwood, help to clean the campus.
How does it feel to be able to give back to the place where you go to school?
It feels like the school did something good for you, and now you're giving it back, so it feels good.
I'm here with Dr. Scripter. So you are the principal of Strandwood, correct?
I am. Lucky to be here, yes.
How does it feel to see all of these students and parents that come to your school helping to give back to it?
We have amazing students and parents. Is that true, kids? Yeah, totally. We're in this together, and we love it. We really do.
I'm here with Angela, the president of the Pleasant Hill Rotary Club. So, what are you doing out here?
Today we are out here moving piles of mulch for the 9/11 memorial. They just wanted this whole area cleaned up, and there used to be a gentleman who put in this beautiful monument, and he passed away, so this area has not been being maintained properly. So our Pleasant Hill Rotary Club's out here today doing that.
What other projects have you helped with?
I have done cleaning the creeks before, done some of the local school projects like painting or cleanup around in previous years. So.
I'm here with
Christine, Haley, Kenmany,
Jen Kennedy. And what are you guys doing here today?
So today we're just repairing the school garden. It hasn't been in the best shape for the past couple years, I would say maybe up to a decade. And so we're just trying to start maintaining it again and make it a space where students can come and study, or just like, it can be kind of like the second wellness center of the school, just to reimburse everyone's like imagination and like increase, the oxygen flow in the school, because that's important for like intelligence, right? So
Definitely. So who's spearheading this whole thing of making it prettier?
So we've been working on a College Park Garden Restoration Club, and we have a group of students, and we're here to just make ideas and figure out how we can make the garden better.
And what are you guys doing today?
Today we're like restoring 2 of these boxes so that we can put fresh dirt in it, and we're cleaning a little bit of the vegetation that's been overgrown for the past few years.
And why do you think it's important to have not only adults working on this, but students who go to College Park to work on this?
Well, it's the students' garden. You know, it's wonderful that the community comes in and they donate a lot of materials and time and effort, but the kids own this. And so for them to have their hands in the dirt, to feel that ownership, and to also just feel invested in making this space better.
We can do that. Okay. So we meet in the middle. Yeah.
I'm here with,
Sean Hanley,
and what are you here with today?
Troop 221 in Pleasant Hill.
And can you guys tell me a little bit about what you're doing volunteer-wise?
Yeah, we are shoveling dirt and leveling the ground, and then we're gonna put mulch on the top layer. And yeah, that's what we're doing today.
Why do you think it's important for Boy Scout troops such as yourself to come out and give back to the community?
Because service is a huge part of Boy Scouts. It's required to become an Eagle Scout. So service is a main part of Boy Scouts.
I'm here with.
Matthew Northrop. Anthony Northrop.
And what are you guys doing here today?
We're gardening right now, putting in a gopher blocker.
Why do you think it's important to bring your kids to events like this to help and give back to their community and school?
Community is everything. Simply put, without a community, you're not going to survive. Community helps you grow, helps you become social, helps you emotionally, everything.
If they have bikes and stuff, there's like a
Yeah, we have bikes. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be super fun.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm here with.
Cade Curtis Crockett.
And what are we doing here today?
It's a bit of a stump fest. Right now we're clearing all this out for extra play area for the transitional kindergarten and the other kindergarten kids. And right now we are working on this stump.
And why do you think stuff like this is important?
Giving back to the community, as well as my son and all these other children here, bettering their situation. I know that there's always a lack of funds for the school, so happy to help out.
Oh, look at that. Oh, there we go. There we go. Getting some good roll right there. Getting somewhere. Just in time for the B-roll.
I'm here with.
Theodora Pappas, principal of Valhalla Elementary School.
And what are we doing here today?
We are having a wonderful day here today. We have fabulous volunteers from our school, some teachers, and of course our community. Right here, right next to me, we are working on the kindergarten play area.
And how does it feel to see all of these people come and volunteer their time to help give back to the school that you put so much time into?
It is so awesome and exciting. I also want to share that over there we have our fabulous community garden, and there are many volunteers working hard on that as well. The Pleasant Hill community has always been so fabulous and generous with both donations and with their time. And as you can see, I'm sure you're going to get a lot of coverage. We're having an awesome day here at Volunteer Community Day. And I really want to thank the City of Pleasant Hill for organizing this. I mean, we do so many awesome things daily, but to have this very special day, I'm so proud and honored to be a part of it. Thank you so much.
It might be nice
I'm here with
Anastasia.
Priscilla.
And what are we doing here today?
We're fixing up our school garden.
Are you a student here?
Yes.
And how does it feel to be giving back to the place where you learn?
It feels really good and it makes me feel special.
And why do you think it's important to bring your kid to not only give back to their community, but to give back to the place that gives them so much?
Well, for me, I volunteer here during the year, and it's really great to see the community come out, and I want my daughter to know that it's great to pitch in, for her to see other people pitching in for the community and helping her school. So it's really nice to see everybody here today.
Woo! That one was a little too much.
I'm here with Alan with the Friends of the Pleasant Hill Creek. So what creek are we at?
We're at on the Ellenwood section of the old Walnut Creek Channel. This is what used to be the old Walnut Creek before they put the flood control structure in the 60s that handles all of our surrounding watershed flood needs. And it's actually a really beautiful section of creek because it's full of California native buckeyes, old valley oaks, probably the oldest California walnut tree, Clara walnut tree that I've seen in the area. It's probably about 2 or 3 feet in diameter, so it was here before this whole area was developed. This section is amazing for wildlife, especially birds, because it's one of the areas where we have trees, native California trees, that overhang the watercourse, the creek itself. So right now, we have a lot of migratory birds coming through that are on their way to Mexico and Central America, warblers and things like that. We also have our migrating sparrows coming back, and they're going to stay here for the winter. But I'm always amazed at the bird life that we see along this creek, primarily because we have all these wonderful old California native trees. And the city folks told us that they see otters in here when there's water, coyote, all kinds of stuff. So these small urban creeks are like threads of natural oasis in the middle of our concrete jungle, and we should cherish them.
Yeah. I'm here with Will from the ARC. So what are you out here doing today?
We are doing the creek cleanup here next to the Ellenwood community. Just dragging a bunch of trash and debris and things out of the creek. Seeing some interesting things, mattresses and televisions, buckets of paint, Christmas trees, section of curb, all kinds of stuff.
And I know this isn't exactly in your job description with the RIC. Why do you feel like it's important for you to come out and do things that you wouldn't normally do?
I think that just being part of the community, it's a simple thing you can come out and do on a Saturday morning, and it does make a big difference. It's a noticeable difference. When you walk by the creek now, even just trailing behind some of the people who had been in front of me, and you look at how clean it is, and you look at how much is in their bags, and you just know that all that stuff was in there before. And so on this community service day, there are people all over the city doing stuff, cleaning up playgrounds and parks and doing all that. So I think it's it's a small thing that everyone can do that really, when everyone does it together, can really help to improve the community.
So this is...
I'm here with
Derek Wurst.
Heather Rosemarin.
And what are we doing here today?
We're working on cleaning up this reach of the creek here in Ellenwood as part of Community Service Day for the City of Pleasant Hill.
And I see that you have an almost filled dumpster. I know that it's very important to the community that we have a very clean creek, but what does it mean to you personally?
So to me personally, it means that the community cares about our creeks, and some of the things that are important to community members, such as myself, I'm a volunteer with Friends of Pleasant Hill Creek, are providing a beautiful place for community members to connect with nature, to take a walk with their dog or with their kids, to see wild birds, to maybe see river otters, because we've got a lot of wildlife in our creek, more than 100 species of birds, river otters, and even now a beaver dam on Grayson Creek. not on this stretch, but on a different part of the creek. So I think it really says a lot of positive things about our community that we come together like this, the city and volunteers, to steward, participate in stewardship for our resources. And that makes me proud to live here.
This is just one of many projects that are happening today, and I appreciate all the volunteers that have come out. This is now, I believe, the 18th annual cleanup, and there are so many important projects. It's really nice for the community to come together in this way.
Are you playing roll?
Right on, yeah. Thanks.
I'm here with Chief Brian Hill of the Pleasant Hill Police Department. So what are we doing here today?
We are participating in Community Service Day, and so we are taking donations for the Contra Costa County Food Bank.
And why do we have a police car here?
Stuff the Cruiser. We're trying to draw attention so that we can get as many donations as we possibly can for our community.
And I see you're right in front of Grocery Outlet.
Right in front of Grocery Outlet, who is a great partner for the city of Pleasant Hill.
Do you get a lot of people who see this and then go inside to buy something and then donate it?
A real lot. And we've had a number of folks come down just to donate, so I'm really thankful for all that. Yes.
There's everything.
Sir, can we give you a donut?
Yeah. You can
No?
still make that podium.
Okay.
You guys do a great job. Thank you.
I'm here with
Dylan and Evan.
And what are we doing here today?
We're doing Beautification Day at Sequoia Elementary School.
What projects have you guys specifically done?
Dylan was working on chopping down some of the bushes. I was taking down some old posters, things like that.
And I understand that you guys went here before and not anymore, but how does it feel to come back to the place where your education began and give back to it?
Trip down memory lane, definitely, yeah. Yeah, it's very good to come back and see the school again and just help it make it look pretty.
Over in the field, we're going to pick up and bring over here to our...
I'm back with Troop 62793, and I know we saw you guys at breakfast, but what are you guys doing here?
We are picking leaves off of plants. We are composting all the leaves.
Why is what you are doing today important?
There's like a little cabin over there with grapevines, and then it's spreaded onto these trees. So we're getting them off. We're getting them off so that the
Flowers can grow.
So that the food for the butterflies can grow. Thank you.
I'm here with
Yana,
Carolyn. And what are you guys doing here?
We're cleaning like the leaves from the grapevines.
This is the educational garden in Pleasant Hill, and I come and play ball with my dog every day, and so I get to admire it and thought I should be a part of it today.
Why do you think bringing your kids here is important? Why do you think this is important to build community and stuff like that?
I think it keeps us in touch with kind of our natural environment and helps us be better at home gardening and making things more natural and drought tolerant. And she pointed out, butterflies and bugs and things that we don't often pay attention to. So it's fun to be with somebody who knows something about the garden.
Are you having fun?
Yeah.
An extremely successful community service day. It was amazing seeing all the people out and about giving back to their community. This is the first year back in full swing after the pandemic. From the city of Pleasant Hill, we thank you. Also, a quick thank you to Michael Harris for starting this great event all those years ago. It is truly a defining event for the city. I'm Mimi McCall. Thanks for coming along with me. I'll see you next time.
Thank you, Pleasant Hill!